guys, I hope y'all are having a great day today. And we're going to pick up our reading in the Old Testament in the book of Genesis, in Genesis chapter 14 in the Old Testament. And we'll be reading out of the King James Version of the Bible. But before we do that, I just want to encourage you guys. I'm glad that y'all are watching these videos on the reading of the Bible. But I would just encourage you. I mean, I'm glad that you're listening to the reading of, or that you're digging in and reading yourself the Bible. But I would just encourage you to have some quiet time with God and talk to Him. He likes to hear from His children, like all good fathers do. He wants to know what's going on in your life, and He'll give you guidance in your life if you just talk to Him. So spend some time in prayer and devotion, some quiet time, whenever you can carve out that time. I know we all have busy lives these days, and it's hard to find time, but you need to make time for this. It's important. So anyway, with that said, I hope that you're enjoying the love and blessings from God today, because He pours it out on each and every one of us. You just got to be paying attention and understand all the things that He does for you. He doesn't always give us what we want, but He gives us what we need, and He doesn't always give it to us on our time schedule, but He knows what we need when we need it. So anyway, with all that said, let's jump in. Genesis chapter 14, King James Version of the Bible. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elasar, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made war with Beran, king of Sodom, and with Bereshah, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, and Shemeber, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zoar. And these were joined together in the vale of Siddim, which is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer and the kings that were with him, and smote the Rephaims in Ashtaroth, Karnaim, and the Zezims in Ham, and the Emims in Sheva, Kerathaim, and the Horites in their mount, Seir unto Elparan, which is by the wilderness. And they returned and came to Esmispat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites, and dwelt in Hazazontamar. And these went out the king of Sodom, and there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admash, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same as Zoar, and they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim. When Chedorlaomer, the king of Elam, and with Tidal, king of nations, and Arphael, king of Shinar, and Arioch, king of Elasar, 4 kings with 5. And the vale of Siddim was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their victuals, and went their way. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner, and these were confederated with Abram. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them, he and his servants, by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobath, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer and of the kings that were with him at the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's dale. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him, and blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which had delivered thine enemies into thine hand, and he gave him tithes of all. And the king of Sodom said unto Abram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to thyself. And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth, and I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have made Abram rich, save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion. Alright, that's the end of the reading of Genesis chapter 14. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next time when we pick up with Genesis chapter 15. Until then, God bless you guys, and have a great day.